Hello! Welcome back to Yubistudio. I'm Yubi and I am standing in my next work. To be honest, the past works that I've done on a large scale that's larger than 2x3, I never liked it fully. Even the works that I'm kind of turning off right now, I didn't like it. So I decided to find another beauty or new beauty that's hidden for this specific panel so I can find that true beauty and create and let the canvas reveal. I am still struggling to go on a larger scale. Even though it seems like it's easy, it's just more work and more time, but I think that kind of intimidates me, but I'm kind of enjoying that intimidation these days. I don't know why. I just love challenges. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna pull off most of the things that are attached here that does not really serve as the bottom layer of the collage. I actually plan to have a first layer all with collage, and after it dries from Mod Podge, I'm going to rip it off because I really enjoyed the remainage of ripping it off from last work and how it remained as a very rustic manner. I'm going to review that again and try that again if I like it. And I do plan for this painting to become an abstract. It's not going to have a figure, but I really want to enhance that beauty of collageness becoming a landscape abstraction, and we'll see. So, large scale abstract landscape. Let's go. No plan, no form. I'm currently just collaging, and I can't believe I actually thought about doing this later on now. It's interesting, you know, there's something that you repeat for so many times and so long that you actually need time to recognize that that is something that is foundational for your work. I'm preparing for my 45 review, which I just said. 45 review is like a 45-minute long review with my painting professors. And I'm kind of basically giving like my own small exhibition. The works chosen to be displayed have to be framed. They have to be properly finished. I have to have a pamphlet explaining all my works and etc. And I always thought about when I have my 45 review, I really want to have my best work. And now when it comes to the time, I realized there is no such as best work. And do you know what the best work is? The work that I have right now. The best that I can tell, the best I could show is right now at the most present current moment. That's the best myself, and that's the best work I could actually give. That's why I want to work as much as I can before the 45 review or before I give my works to the frame shop, because I want my most present work to be displayed. Does that make sense? It's kind of different because we will never reach the best. The best will be what I have finished today. And I believe the best of myself is not being perfect. It's not being about reaching my expectations that's in my head. I think it's about being present and knowing that I'm doing my best and I'm the best right now. And that thought kind of connects to looking back at what I have right now in my life, and that actually creates the best art. So that's why I used to be really stressed just thinking about the 45 review, because it's about being judged if my work is good or not. But now I'm really excited because it's about reviewing what kind of state I am right now in this season, and to see not necessarily just about pass or fail, but if I am doing well. And I personally think I am doing very well. That's why I'm not that scared. I just want to make my challenge, and that challenge to be seen by professionals. And I think that's enough. Yeah, art is already in my life, and art is already in your life. Just look around at what you have and what you have experienced, what your parents have influenced you, what you have seen, what you have loved in your life. Just everything around you is a source of art, and that is something that nobody can mimic except you, because you're the only person in your life. How beautiful is that? Like, we have no time to mimic others. We have no time to compare ourselves with others, because we have so much inside us that is worthy enough to be seen, that is worthy enough to be excavate. And the lifetime is even short to do all that, I think. To really know myself, to really know who I am, to really realize who created me, and to be joyful that I'm alive. I'm going so philosophical now, but Ta-da! We have reached the finals and the completion of this huge abstract work. I think abstract work is about jumping into the risk of not knowing what's going to happen, because nothing is planned, no undersketch, and no references. It's just about really trusting my techniques, my mediums, my choice of artistic direction, and seeing what every layer is revealing. In class, we talked about how abstraction is about expansion of set of relationships. So there's no plan, it's just about going with the layer and then connecting the relationship from that layer to the next layer and seeing where that goes. And this is about really showing the relationship of different layers of my mediums, and it's about layers showing that connection. Creating relationship to your own layer, I think it's really about hearing what the medium is saying, meaning what kind of language am I expressing through this medium and through this choice. And ultimately, figure goes out, then only the color, the texture, and the medium that I use, only they become my language of art. It was fascinating to see every layer that I put on, it becomes a different artwork. And because of that, it was kind of frustrating because I didn't like the few layers that was under it, but I realized I wouldn't know until I keep making that layer, so the right revelation of what I want to say will come out. And eventually it did. And overall, jumping into the risk of not knowing how the outcome is going to be is very risky and challenging for me, but it's worth it because it's always a surprise that really makes me astonished that there is an outcome that I would not have expected anyhow with a planned or figurative work. Thanks for tuning in the whole process. Hope you are inspired, and see you in the next video.